Well, we started getting into Nagbarat with
Oh, is
this.
that where we started?
Yeah, we were
We
we were
totally
getting in.
skipped the. We totally skipped the monastery, and damn. Oh boy.
There was the whole Kithra thing and the dead
Mhm.
thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
With the hole in her
It didn't
chest.
work. Yeah. So Keita was not dead. Um, we went to the temple to try to have her resurrected, but nothing was working. And then Nim went to meet Titania. Um, that didn't go too well. Realized that Titania was on Marty's side, at least for the time being, and that this was Marty's idea of a good time, keeping hold of Kithra. So we left Nagvarat to try to head towards Abartuk. Um, and then we found out that I feel like I'm skipping something. We found out that Kithra ended up in the sword somehow, and um, Kithra and Nim were trying to get that to work. Um, we don't know where Delphina is, and we're about 2 weeks away from Papa Duke. Also, a lot of cooking. I don't. That's all I remember off the top of my head.
How many days
Yes.
did you guys go outside of Nagvarat? Do you remember?
Let's.
Nope.
Oh
I
yeah,
want to say
he.
3.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, Heek is also. Yeah, we also found out that Heek is a fake creature, and that he's probably from a different court than Nim, and is also a knight.
It was
In-
either 2
yeah.
or 3 days we made it out.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think I missed a lot, but yeah.
Lowell set a bunch of cat shifters on fire with his punches.
He did.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Which was
And
pretty
he
dope because I was
farted his
useless in that
dad.
fight.
Gonna have less problems the next time we encounter them.
Or maybe more.
Oh no. Lowell's over.
Did any of them get away? Oh yeah, 2 of them ran away, huh?
Yeah.
Shit.
They ran away, but they know that you like incinerated at least one of them, so they can tell their friends that.
I think 2 days is correct, and we were on the third night.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
Or either that or we were on the second night, because we ended on a night. I know that for sure.
Yeah, I was
You guys are
promised
doing
I would teach Noah how to meditate.
Yes. Yes.
So let's say it's
This
the
is
second.
why I take notes, because I didn't recall that at all, but it says it right here in my notes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Corey had offered to teach Noah how to meditate, and said that Lowell was a bad teacher. I remember that.
You didn't hear that.
Wow.
You didn't fucking hear that.
Lowell
Run
didn't
under the
hear
bus.
that,
Like a you
but I
problem,
did.
V.
The
I
real
just
question.
let the dice fall where they may.
The real question is, do you all remember what happened at the end of that second night? Or not at the end, but where we ended it, as it were.
There's the sword now.
Yeah, Keithra was a sword, and we were watching for more robots just in case.
Why were you
Oh
watching
yeah,
for
there
more
was
robots?
buzzing.
Yeah, because Korshan
I heard
had
some
heard
buzzing.
something. But
Yeah, because there
only
was
Korshan heard it.
a pop and some humming when we went hunting.
Yep.
That
Yep.
only I heard and we watched for hours and then gave up on. That's correct.
Silence like, but do you guys remember this very, very important detail?
Yep.
That my 23 passive perception can't seem to find.
Well, you ran the hell away.
Well, yeah, to regather with my party to fight, and then they never came.
All right. Yeah, that sounds about right. And that's where we'll start.
Is it watch time? Is that where we're starting?
Sure. Let's see, Noah, Lowell, Cora, Nim.
Mm-hmm.
T minus. I need to make a note here. Hidden summary.
D minus. Oh, are you putting a rotation together?
Maybe.
Tracking.
Oh no. Fate dice for summary.
What we need to do is like with the watches, we need to just start randomizing who's doing what each week.
Oh, actually, I like that. Fate dice for who gets to do this.
Oh
story.
my god.
Thanks, Aiden.
Anytime. Sorry. Whatever
Alright.
keeps me alive.
So, you're all doing your watches. Noah's up first. You doing anything in particular, or are you just usual?
The usual. I'll try to be a little bit more on guard for any humming or particularly robot signs.
Okay.
I cast dark vision on myself before I go to bed.
Too late,
Every
you're in
night?
bed.
No, I mean I do that every night, so I'm marking a spell slot off. Why would I not do that when I think that something might come and hurt me?
I don't know. Why would you not do that?
So it lasts 8 hours. I cast it and then I immediately go to bed. That's how I do it. That's how it's happening.
Okay.
That's how it happens every night. And when we go into combat, I mark the spell slot off before my long rest.
Okay.
Would think you would only not do that if you didn't have any spell slots left for the night.
Correct. Which I totally did.
No, during your watch, the it's not helmet, the head, the disembodied head that you took off of the other robot hums just a little bit.
Okay. Is it glowing?
Nope.
Does it I would feel really bad if they're tracking us. Science gone wrong. I'll try to open it up again and see if anything's moving inside.
Okay. So you start looking at it and inspecting it, and with your massive investigation, you find that the crystals are vibrating a little bit. And if you just, well, you will because you're a scientist and that's what you do. You will take one out and it stops humming. Actually, the hum changes to a different tune. And if you put it back in, it goes back to the same tune. If you take two out, it changes to a different tune. And there are three total. And if you take all three out, there's no tune.
Does it sound weaker as I take out?
Yes.
Okay. Is this new or has this always been there?
This is new. The crystals have always been there, but this part is new.
So holding them together when they're not in the head doesn't do anything.
For now, correct.
Can I see what's causing the humming when I put them inside the head?
You will spend most of your watch trying to figure that out, and you won't get much of a lead, but you have some theories.
Okay, but it's not like rotating or anything, right? It's just humming.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
It's the end of your shift. What do you
Okay.
do?
I will go wake up the next person. But I'll take out the crystals.
Okay. Lol.
Mm-hmm.
Lol. Do you wake up or you
Yes.
just roll over?
I wake up and take my watch.
Okay. Your watch goes. Nothing really happens. Same thing with Cora. Same thing with Nim. Your watches all go. No. Nothing major happens. Nim. Kithra is not as talkative as she was during the morning. She seems to be, for the lack of a better term, tired. And she doesn't understand why or how.
I'll take note of that. But at the end of my shift, I guess I'd wake everyone up.
Okay.
Just get up, do morning exercises, and then start breaking up camp.
What's with the
Yep.
road?
Help with camp, but skip exercises.
You get all these delicious spell slots back. Am I happy with my spell choices? The eternal question springs again.
Cora, roll me fate dice.
You got it, boss. Is it
Already.
a slash in here? Let's see.
There's also
There
the
we go.
little dice button there.
Nope.
/ roll.
Yep, I fucked it up, but I think I fixed it.
Okay.
0.
You're on the road.
Yay.
Again, it's slightly less traveled than the one from Nogvarot to the capital, but I mean it still goes to Hupperduke, which is still a pretty main path. Also goes to Cryptsville Thicket, which I need to look up.
I was wondering where we were on the map.
We're on the Glory Run Road somewhere.
Correct. Yep, you're going from Nogvarot down to Cryptsville, so you're. I need to pull up that other. Another map. You guys still have the cart with you, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think that was it's less than that. Yeah, it's about right. You're about here
Okay.
Nice.
after 2 days. What is this place called? Zebney Fields. Oh, it doesn't have a. All right. Great. Cool. Guess it's just a thicket of things in it. That's fine, I suppose. Where's Hupperduke? What the F?
The other side of the thicket. Yeah, right in the mountains.
But it's not listed.
It's maybe Marrow Valley.
Yeah.
Really? They separate it like that?
Yeah.
Why?
It's got lore.
Oh, God damn it. Okay, cool. Got it.
You find the thicket too?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, Hupperduke has like maps and shit because it's one of the modules.
Yo.
Okay.
Let's look for some of those maps.
It's only part of the city, which I think is interesting. Bless you, honey.
It's only because the module does part of it. It doesn't do the whole thing. So I guess they just never got around to doing the rest of them. Because why would you? Question mark. Anyways. So yeah, you're on the road. Anything in particular you do? Anything in particular you look for? Anything in particular you decide, or you just days will go walking along?
Riding along, driving the cart,
Mm-hmm.
chilling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep an eye on the crystals, see if they change in property somehow as we approach Hupperduke.
You think you can actually use them on your protector? Not your
Oh,
protector. What's it called?
yeah.
Turret?
Really?
What is it called? Why can't I remember
It's
what it's called?
it's an Eldritch Cannon.
Eldritch Cannon. That's it. You think you can attach them to your Eldritch Cannon, but you don't know what they would do.
Okay.
For science.
Sounds safe.
Well, I don't want to use that right now, so I
You better.
will. I'll experiment once we get into combat.
Go, Crystal Cannon! I didn't mean it to do that. Sorry.
When you
Gosh,
say that I
it!
can use it with my Eldritch Cannon, you mean I can shoot the crystals, right? So I
No.
only have 3 shots.
No, you think you can attach them to it?
Okay. Oh no, a sentient Eldritch Cannon. No. Please no.
Mm,
Unless it would stop taking your bonus action to activate it.
maybe it'll be friendly.
Maybe.
Oh boy.
Hey, it's up to you.
Well,
also do something
let's get to my
completely
workshop first.
Mm.
All right. Well, your third day passes by without any incident. So,
Huh?
I believe we still need to acquire food, as we did not do that because of cat shifters.
True.
Well, we
And
got
also robots.
we got like one rabbit, and
Yeah.
then robots.
And somebody got scared.
Of robots? Yeah, my druid is afraid of robots. That's right. That's correct.
During the watch, during my watch for sleep, I will. Or are we
We're
getting
not on
ready to
watch yet.
sleep? Or...
No,
Okay, we're not.
they're gonna do the survival thing. So
Hey,
somebody do a
okay.
survival thing.
You want to take the lead there, Lowell, or do you want me to, since you got jumped last time?
I can try it.
Go for it.
It would help if I connected them.
Nice.
Not bad. You get a more young buck, but not as many points as the one before, but you definitely get a deer.
Excellent. That's food for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
And after you're hunting and cleaning and everything, you do see some smoke in the distance back from where you came from.
Like the middle of nowhere where we came from?
Mm-hmm. Not in the middle of nowhere. No, I meant like the previous day you camped off of the road, so it's back northwest. You're on
back where we were.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Does it look like a campfire level of smoke or like a
way
town
more
on fire
smoke.
level of smoke?
It's between that.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
That
Mm.
that's not good.
It's a
What the
good thing
hell?
that I got the crystals, guys.
What do we think is happening back there?
Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure the robots just came upon the camp that we were at.
And
And
set it on
fucking
fire?
Yeah.
What are they? What did they light on? We're in a plane. We took our cart with us.
robots are dumb.
Are they just
Are they?
they're just
They're
raising
only
the
as smart as the
fields?
creators.
No, what are
You're
your
not.
creatures doing?
I thought you created them then. So you're
Exactly. Noah only
But-
has intelligence. He's an average smart guy.
There's enough to track
Hmm.
down where we were, so
I do want to keep point out the fact that you can see the smoke in the distance, but you're not sure where. It's going to be hard for you to really pinpoint. Oh, that was definitely our camp because that was 24
Right.
miles behind
oh,
you.
that's true. Well,
Yeah, that's pretty far.
And
No,
you
they're
do
just
see
murdering other people
on the
tonight.
road.
Uh-huh.
What was that?
You see other people on the road all the time, so it's highly possible it wasn't even your camp at all.
there's still
Okay.
people on the road right now.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I mean it's near
Oh.
nighttime, so probably not nearly as many. And you guys camp off of the road. I don't imagine you're like, oh, the road's right there. We'll just go 5 feet to the left. No problem.
Can you believe that looks like they're coming
No.
from
Could be
the
the-
direction of Upper Duke?
People,
Like living creatures.
hard to say because the only way you could really know from if anybody's coming from Hupperduke is if you ask them personally. It's not like
Yeah,
anybody has stamped on them, hey, I'm from Hupperduke.
No. I know I'd want to approach anybody who is coming from the direction where the group is headed.
I will say that in the next one, the next travel day, we can do that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he'll just keep an eye out because he wants to see if there's any news from that direction,
Sure.
even if they're not from. Yeah.
So, Nim, you think that Noah's robots are turning travelers into robots now?
I mean, we already saw that happen once. That town we were in. That's the most likely possibility, I guess. Seems like a lot of fire.
It does seem like an unnatural amount of fire.
You already noticed robots when we were in that area before, so
It's a good thing we decided that Hupperduke was our next stop, I think.
yes, the place with even more robots.
Well, that if Hope Duke were full of robots, wouldn't they have torched that place as well?
I don't know, I'm not the robot expert you are.
Maybe true, but I'm also not a torching expert.
Setting metal things on fire never seemed like the most effective thing to me.
We didn't stop and ask why they were doing it in that first town, but
I think at the time we didn't really have the luxury.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well. Oh, yeah. Roll those dice, Silent.
Get them out of my bag.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the-
Silence rolling all of the random NPC creation for the
Oh,
next day
no.
when I ask from Hupper Duke.
Huh.
Make sure you get a name, Silence.
Boblin the Goblin.
Great.
and his friend Goblin the Boblin.
Okay.
I guess we do what we always do, right?
For watch, I'm gonna do something slightly different on my watch.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna take one of the crystals. I'm going to affix it to. I'm gonna summon the protector and affix one of the crystals to it.
Okay.
Because why not?
Sure.
Everyone else is asleep.
For now.
If we're not.
Okay. Which one are you summoning?
The protector.
Okay. You think you have to activate it, the protector itself. You think you have to activate its ability.
So I'll do that. I'll do that around. I'll walk it to the center of everyone and then cast a shield on everyone.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully it doesn't explode.
Hmm.
So you activate the protector, and you see the initial bubble or aura spread out, and then a secondary aura spread out.
Is
And
it
then the crystal goes dim.
But what does it feel like?
Nothing because
Yeah.
you're asleep.
What does it feel like for me?
To you don't feel anything different.
I'll fix another one to it.
Okay. It glows.
You're humming though.
It's not humming now.
Okay, that's good. I'll activate the thing again. Wait, does the first one glow again?
No, it does
Still
not
dim.
glow again. It is dim.
Okay. I'll put the second crystal in and then activate it again.
Okay, same thing. There's two auras that spread out. It doesn't feel any different. And the crystal dims.
I'm going to take the two crystals out, unsummon the protector. Oh man. Damn, I was gonna summon the force ballista, but it's probably really loud. Oh man. Sorry, I was just trying something. Yeah, well, since I already used two and I only have one left, I will save it for tests with using multiple crystals active at the time. So I'll just pocket it and try it again tomorrow.
Okay. You pocket the last crystal.
Actually, when I wake up, when I wake up Lowell for his watch, I'm gonna ask him if I can try something. If there's anything different.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's only magic.
Lowell's favorite thing.
Now, Lowell, here's the thing. I'm gonna try something, and if you feel anything different from how it normally feels when the protector puts up a barrier, you let me know in as much detail as possible what you're feeling. This can't possibly.
Okay.
It's just a quick one, and then I will affix the third crystal to the. I'll summon another protector, so I'll use a spell slot, and then I will attach the last crystal, and then activate the protector.
Okay.
Does it?
You attach the crystal to it and you activate it. You see Lowell, you see two auras go off, which is unusual because it's only one before. But you don't feel any different than usual.
doesn't it look different, but don't really feel any different.
Yeah. That's the results I was getting last night too, or earlier.
Huh.
But
Oh,
okay, well, that's it. See, harmless, absolutely harmless.
well, don't know that for sure because we don't know what it did.
Well, until I see any side effects, I'm just gonna assume it's harmless.
It's
That's the best thing I've ever heard.
Also, when you've been unsummoning it, the crystals go with it.
Oh shit! Damn it. Okay. uh, would I have been able to try to see if I can like unlodge them, or are they stuck?
Yeah, you can take them off.
Well then, for now, since they're all like, um, what's the word? Dormant. I will keep them tucked away with the protectors. It's
Okay.
like my own personal pocket dimension for
Sure.
magic crystals.
All right. Lowell, your night goes without any incident.
okay.
Same with Cora. Same with Nim. No problems. Morning arrives.
Nim will periodically check in on Kithra, but if she seems tired, he's not gonna like bother her much except making sure she's like still there.
She seems better today.
Huh.
More talkative.
Interesting.
Yeah, this morning he'd probably meditate some and then break up camp.
Okay. What do the rest of you do?
Helping.
Same. I will help.
Lowell? Hey, Lowell.
Yeah?
How would you feel about, excuse me, how would you feel about driving the cart? Have you ever driven a cart before?
Don't think I have.
Never mind then. I'll
Right.
keep doing it.
I can drive the car.
Oh no, I wanted to try something with you, but we can just do it at camp tonight.
Oh, okay.
You can ride up front with me if you want, but I'll drive the cart. It's fine.
Sure. That sounds good.
All right, let's hit the road.
All right. Aiden, roll me fate dice.
No more
Oh,
no more
boy.
mysterious pillars of smoke today.
Oh no, they're still in the distance.
It's like they look like they're the same distance away from us they were the night before, as if they are following us.
No.
6352.
Does it look like there's still an active fire, or like smoke, like the fire's died down, but there's still smoke?
Hard to say.
Okay.
Right. I need to figure out where you guys are now. Here? No, it's too long. Stop it. I think it was to here. That's about right. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Maybe a little more than that.
Dick.
So when are you just stopping people along the way and asking, "Hey, have you been to Hopperduke? Hey, have you been to Hopperduke? Hey, are you from Hopperduke?"
I'll just ask them where they're coming from and if they've heard any strange rumors in the area.
Okay. Today will be slower then because you're hailing people and constantly talking to them.
Okay.
So, I mean, unless you want to be like, "Hey, you from?" Oh, you're not. Fuck off.
No.
Yeah. So some people will stop and chat, even if they're not. They'll be like, "Hey, I'm from Grimguller," or "I'm heading to Nogvarad," or "I came from Blade Garden. I fucking hate that place." But eventually, you will find a gnome, a lone gnome, who's making his way over to Nogvarad, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I came from Hupperduke. What do you need?"
Oh, how's the city? I haven't been there in what seems like forever.
Oh, that's great. It's a lovely place. It's very advanced, very wonderful. I mean, as it should be.
Does everybody still drink right after work?
Well, they've kind of laxed on that law a little bit, thankfully, because you got to get something to drink on, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, of course. How long have you been living in Huppaduke, if you don't mind me
Oh,
asking?
I'd say this is about my second century in there,
Oh well, damn.
if I remember
That
correctly.
is
Gnomes are a long-lived race. Otherwise, this could be really weird.
No, that's
uh,
correct.
Yes.
have you ever heard of an engineer who lived there by the name of Noah, working on robots?
Nope. Can't say I've heard of them. There are a lot of them though. Tons of engineers all over the place. Shit. I'm slipping into your accent. Uh, yeah, I don't really know many engineers. They're not the drinking type. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think I can relate. Well, if you haven't heard anything weird, we're planning on head. We're actually on our way to Hubbaduke. Is there anything that we should know going into town?
Ah, well, if you head on over to the Upper Hupperduke, there's this really nice tavern called the uh, Boss's Slosh. Has great drinks. I highly recommend it. So good.
And anybody we should talk to, and who's running the town these days?
Good question. I think it's Zezbach. I think her name was.
Yeah. All right then. Thank you so much for all the information. Hopefully, if you're ever back in Huppaduke and we're in town again, I could treat you to a drink or something.
Sure. What's your name?
It's Aiden.
Lowell gives him a really confused look.
I need you to roll me a deception roll.
Okay.
Oh,
Deception.
yeah, deception.
It's gonna go great, guys. +1.
Wow.
That's a 6.
He kind of looks at you for a few moments and goes, "All right, Aiden, I'll meet up with you sometime if I come on back. It'll be about a couple weeks though."
Thank you again.
Goodbye. Makes his way
Take care.
along the road.
Well, fuck.
Aiden, huh?
Who's Aiden?
Um, it's sort of like a pen name.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Don't worry about it. Don't.
Dude,
Oh, I'm not worried.
do we need
I
to
just don't
start calling
wanna-
you Aiden now?
No, you should call me Noah. It would be confusing if you did not. Um, don't call me Aiden. That
Why did
But-
you choose to lie to that person?
Well, because he came from Huppaduke and I was exiled on very not good terms, and I don't want to. I want to kind of explore, see who remembers me without them possibly realizing it's me.
Well, I think you did an excellent job.
I guess lying is useful sometimes.
I don't think so. I think that's going to
I
slap me in the butt.
I,
did you see I successfully used sarcasm? That was my first time.
Oh. Well,
In your mind, Nim, you're gonna hear Keith going, "If I could facepalm, I would so hard right now."
but him lying made it so that that gnome's going to be looking for an Aiden and not find him.
Of what consequence is that to us?
It's mean to the gnome.
Ah, of course.
I didn't ask. Did I ask this gnome's name? I don't think I did.
No, you
You
sure
did not.
fucking didn't.
But he doesn't know your name either, so it's fine.
I almost wonder if that was Sai's way of getting you to say you told him to make a name for him, but you never asked by asking for your name.
Yeah. Damn it. I would have said no, but I had just used it to be like, yeah,
I
heard of
know that's
anyone?
the best part.
I was like, oh, fuck. Well, I think it's at least it sounds like nothing's going on in Huppaduke. Maybe all my words are for nothing.
Unless that gnome was also secretly a robot, I think we're okay.
Yeah, he probably also would have recognized me if he were.
This is true.
Yeah. So I think, well, let's just carry on. No point in just thinking about it, I guess. But don't call me Aiden.
You got it.
Well, all right, I guess.
It was a name that I read in a book somewhere, and I thought it sounded neat.
Would you rather we call you Noah when we're in the middle of Upper Duke then?
Oh,
Hmm.
that is a good question. Well,
Nim, you always think ahead. Except when you don't, which is usually.
I'm used to hiding my name. This is very familiar to me.
I don't really want to go by Aiden. I feel like that would be confusing for some reason.
You've got time to pick a different name.
Yeah, I'll think on it on my watch.
An excellent plan.
You think
Think-
Marty would mind if I went by his name?
I would really rather that you didn't use that name,
I'm just joking.
personally.
I'm just joking, Nim.
That would probably be a bad idea.
Probably.
He's already giving us enough trouble if he found out that you were using his name.
Ugh.
Who knows what he'd do?
Right. You're right, Lo.
Just use your father's name, it'll be fine.
I'll think about it. Maybe. I also don't wanna. I don't want to bring any of my family into it either. In case some people knew my father, but you know.
Are there a lot of people you think would recognize you there?
I'm not sure.
You said
I-
your kind is rare in Hupperduke? How rare?
like extremely. But also, I'd like to think that after 14 years, everyone's so absorbed in their work that faces just blur. I knew some
Big
people.
blue faces.
Yeah, not if they're very recognizable. And not if they have a reputation for anything.
Can't hold this guy's self forever. Well, I don't think I want to. That's. I think. Actually, I think I'm thinking too much. I think my
Perhaps.
worry is the the council, or the ones who the ones who judged me and sent me into exile. I think if I think if there was anybody who wouldn't want to recognize me, it'd be them.
This Zezbach was the one who sent you to exile, or is this a new person?
No, Zizbach is not. It's kind of like having the people that sent me into exile were more like my council of peers, and she's more like the governor.
Aha.
You think she could overrule them?
And to be
Maybe.
honest, I don't see a reason why she would do that. I think what I did was most atrocious.
Well, perhaps if we do her a good enough favor.
Possibly, if they even let us have a chance at this favor, but I think we'll just take it slowly.
Sure.
All right. So you're all traveling along the road, having a good old time
Mhm.
chatting, wondering what Noah just did. And it falls upon nighttime again. Doesn't seem to be. Let's see where are we. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see him yet.
We like here now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess I'm cooking dinner since we had plenty of deer.
Can I teach Noah how to meditate tonight?
You can certainly try.
I would like to, please.
I don't know what meditate would fall under.
Wisdom?
Okay. Give me
Just
wisdom
a
and
wisdom
int.
check?
Yeah, give me a wisdom check and an int check. No, give me an
So
int
that roll
check.
properly.
Hit check.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Did I have him these saves before? Yeah, I had to be checked. That's what I thought.
16.
That's
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
not great.
But not bad. What's your int?
Let's see. Much better.
Damn. So not only does she teach you how to meditate, but you basically go into a meditation.
Whoa.
And anybody around the two of you that want to listen and learn are able to.
Oh yeah, join the party, y'all.
Guess I'd join in, but be kind of sad that I wasn't asked.
The capability for the.
You should learn them. Be good for you.
I mean, I can try.
Yeah, you should
Everything.
try.
I would have invited everybody. Nim, are you sure you don't want to join us?
If everyone else is at this point, I mean, he would too.
Yes, everybody go into meditation. Perfect.
I
yeah.
know this is bad. I know it. Nope, you're here. Come here. Come here, Nim. Let's do this. Let's nobody be watching the road. Come on.
Sure.
Korshan only has a +1 intelligence. She would think this is a good idea.
Okay, I have a plan. It's fine.
I don't know. I don't know if you think I would be fully meditating given that I'm trying to teach people, but I will leave that up to you, Silent.
I mean, you rolled really well, so I don't see why you couldn't.
Yeah.
The problem ends up being that you were focusing on Noah more, and Noah was able to learn it. Nim, go ahead and make me an int check, though.
You got it. Oop, that's the wrong button. Normal.
Lowell, you already know how to meditate. While this is kind of a different meditation, it's still very easy for you to track and understand. This is more of a relaxing. I mean, it's really not that far off of yours. They're both, I'm assuming, going to be clear your mind meditation.
And I'm sure if I saw Nim having trouble, he'd try and help him out.
Nim takes a little while. You think he's meditating? It's hard to tell. That's the problem. Is it's really hard to tell when somebody is or isn't meditating unless you're like, hey, you meditated yet? Hey, you found your inner peace yet? How's it feel?
I hope that's what Lowell's doing.
That ends up being the problem. Is like if they're just sitting there quietly, they're probably meditating, but it's almost impossible for you to really tell.
Yeah.
While you're meditating, Nim, after a few, what seems to be only minutes, Keithra goes, hey, knock that off. What the? Someone's poking
what?
me. I feel like somebody's poking me. Or at least I can feel something near.
Well, or meditation over. What the hell?
It's that. Damn it. It's turn around. Nope, not don't turn the other way. Nope. That nope. Turn the other right there. That way.
I'm gonna guess he can't see anything wherever she had him look. Can you try the Fey sight thing?
Yeah.
That would be his first guess.
Face sight, about 200 feet out. You think there's something there? You don't even have to. Just works.
Everyone else is still meditating?
Yep.
I'm gonna go kind of stand watch in that general direction and
Okay.
bother them if it stops being 200 feet away.
Doesn't seem to be moving. The rest of you get out of your meditation.
Well, what did you think, Noah?
It's extremely comforting.
Indeed.
I have to do that regularly.
Those with a very high passive perception can tell that Nim is staring off into the distance, creepily, scarily.
Nim? Are you
You're-
okay?
Unresponsive. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
There's something over there.
Mm.
Not close, but a Fae.
Hmm.
Oh, the usual.
And you're sure this is a fake?
I'm sure. I think it noticed Keithra first.
How would it notice me? I'm a fucking sword.
I don't know.
Do we need to investigate it, or should we just leave it alone?
I'm gonna leave that up to you guys, because last time I made that decision, it didn't go very well.
Well, don't go making any promises to it without talking to us first. How about that?
Got it.
What promises did you make?
That was an accident that I didn't realize that how dryads worked, and
That didn't answer the question, Nim.
I said I wouldn't go near their tree, but I didn't know where it was, so that ended up being a problem.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, but I don't know if we told Keithra that, like, exactly what happened with him, why we were attacked.
I thought we
No, you
did, but
did. You did. It's been a while.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Her response is going to change to, "Oh, I do remember that." Man, my memory a little foggy at the moment.
It's okay. She's a sword.
That's a little concerning, but
Well, it doesn't feel like it's moving, which is weird because I don't. Can I? This is weird.
yeah. I mean, can you sense it too?
Yeah.
Well, if it's not moving, I think we should just leave it alone.
Call.
Unless something's in our way and we're gonna have to face it one way or another, I say we leave it alone.
One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you, get you, get you, get you.
And we'll at least point out what direction it is currently in to everyone. Don't know how much that's gonna help for the hours that he's sleeping, but
I will watch everywhere, but especially there.
Unless
Woohoo!
you're sleeping.
Well, when I'm on watch.
Keep an eye there as well. Well, on my watch.
Probably do the same.
I'm going to summon the protector also and check if the crystals are recharged.
Yep, they're glowing again.
Okay, I'm gonna take them off.
Okay, they stopped glowing.
They stop glowing.
Yep.
Hmm. Okay. All right. What I'm gonna do is then I'm going to put all three of them on the protector, and then activate it.
Okay.
Does anything different happen? Is it like 3 waves?
Oh, I see what you're saying. One goes off, and one extra wave goes off, and one of the crystals goes dim.
But not all 3.
Correct.
Okay.
And you feel
Well-
like you have to activate something to do that. Like it's a little something extra. It doesn't just automatically go off.
Well, I'll pluck off the one that was used and keep it with me because I want to see how long it takes for it to recharge
Are you doing this before watch or during watch?
during watch. So
I need everybody to roll me 1d20.
Boss.
Where the fuck are you?
8. Oh, hey.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Good
all
job,
right.
Jake.
Bex and Aiden need to roll again.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn.
Hey. Oh. Oh boy.
Really,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
All right. All right.
Wait.
Anyway,
Uh-oh.
so
Random encounter beginning.
your watch goes without any issues. Do
Mine.
you use all three, or do you use one, or how do you want to do it?
One. I just use one, and then I
Uh-huh.
pluck it out.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Okay.
Should have asked me before you had us roll D20.
That's fine.
That's what I was gonna do anyway. Seriously though.
That's fine. I don't. It's one of those things where I didn't want to fuck you that bad. So. All right, Lowell. Anything in particular you do on your watch?
Not really. Just keeping an eye in the direction that the Fae was pointed out to, and just keep watch as normal.
Where the fuck are they? Did they not get imported? Hello? Okay. Huh. Your watch ends without any issues. Why is it not working? Refresh.
Do you want us to go to the grassland map?
No, I'm trying to grab something and it's not pulling it for some reason. I don't know why.
Foundry issues, probably.
Oops. There we go. Is that why? Reload. Import. Options.
Sorry guys, I'm getting a call from my boss.
It's fine. Gives me time.
I love it when my boss calls me at 6:30. It's not unprecedented. I'm gonna use the restroom.
All right, let me just keep that up, I guess. I mean, this is going to stop being useful if it's not going to work anymore.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, my boss had trouble getting into one of our.
Well, it says we need to update the VTTA
Great.
So
Do it the hard way, I guess. Why is there like putting updates out so often?
Well, for the VTTA, he's having to keep up with the changes in D&D Beyond, so he's having to update more often to keep things working.
Oh.
Interesting.
Damn. Okay.
I thought about updating this weekend, but I forgot.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Goblin. Way to just put this thing. Import. Cool. And then. Cool. I can do those, and then I could just figure out the last one, I guess. Yeah. I'll just use copy, duplicate. Stop that. Good enough. Token. Date. The images are not showing up either.
Weird.
Yeah, it is kind of strange. All right, well, whatever. So
You can use no image tokens and like we can imagine what they look like.
figure.
Just link us a picture of whatever it is.
Yeah. Does that work? It's stuck. That's good. Do you guys have a fire going or not?
Question
like
to
we
ask
will.
Lowell and Korshana.
Would have at least had one going for cooking dinner, but after that, it would depend on if they wanted to have one for the watches or not.
Don't
It's
need one
like
here.
summer, isn't it?
Fuck.
So we went back 6 months.
It's actually
it's
closer
winter.
to winter
Yeah.
since we switched the timeline back.
Yep.
Yeah, because we had
Then
to get
probably right.
warmer clothes and junk for
It did.
traveling up to.
I made cloaks for everybody.
Yeah.
So probably. I mean, right? It's
You're the survival experts.
What is even over there? This game sometimes. Something over there. Whatever. Okay. We're gonna go right to Korshana. Korshana, you hear something in the distance.
what kind of sound is it?
It is definitely sound of a creature of some sort moving around.
I wake everybody up.
Of course you do.
What is it? It just went to sleep.
I hear something.
What?
I can't see it yet, but I hear something. It's coming. I don't want you to be asleep. And then I'm gonna go try and figure out what it is visually.
Okay.
I follow.
I'll try also with my night vision goggles.
Oh yeah, let me take the spell slot off.
Give me a marching
So
order.
I cast. I guess I'm going first.
Okay.
Probably right next to her.
I'll
Go
start
last.
protector.
Where is this damn thing? I need to roll some dice. Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Oh.
Oh my god. Really? Thank you.
Is this the direction that that Nim pointed out the Fae to us?
Could be. Make an int check.
Your famous int rolls there, V.
Yeah, it's a 16.
Nice.
Pretty good for +0 too.
Yeah.
Wow.
You do not think it is.
Okay.
If I save journal entries, is it like accessible to everyone?
Okay, so it was Koroshana, then who?
And
What was-
I think Lowell's right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Which side?
And then Noah, and then Nim.
Let's say right.
Are you guys like tightly packed together or are you spread out?
Nim's probably spread out from you guys. I don't know about the rest of you.
That's clean. I cleaned it for you. You're welcome.
And then you're over there.
Try to be close to Lowell and Korshana, if
Okay.
possible, since they're going to be in the front.
Probably not too far away from Koroshana, just in case something jumps out, so I can try and jump in front.
Good.
So you can try and punch it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. So you all start walking towards the sound of whatever it was. And
Damn.
Gerblins!
go
Oh,
ahead and roll me initiative as some arrows get
That is a lot of
oh shit.
initiative.
Yep.
Terrible. Man, these 8s today.
Hey.
Nice.
Where it didn't go? Son of a bitch. There it is.
So
Oh, I
or
clicked.
Shauna, you will hear some rustling and some very whispered sounds, and then a couple arrows get shot at you and Lowell. Well, I guess that will be all against Lowell. Lowell's AC is 17.
Yep.
So one misses, and then the other 3 against Korshana. And Korshana's AC is
16.
okay. So that's 1 hit. The rest is so 4 hits against Lowell.
I'm probably gonna deflect missiles. One of them.
Sure. Goblin. All right, roll your deflect missile. Okay, you deflect that one. And then you take 7, 4, 13, 17 points of piercing damage.
That's-
Ow.
Korshana, you take 5. And a couple more hushed whispers.
We went out of town with friends.
Those of you behind them think they came in this general direction.
Yeah, we figured since we'd all been.
Sorry, which general? Oh, okay, I see. Thank you.
Bottom left.
Probably.
Why?
So.
Okay, he goes.
So I got a 22 on initiative.
Did you?
Yeah.
I wonder why I didn't go. Okay.
I
So you go
rolled
first.
it as Dex though because I couldn't find the initiative on.
Okay. Roshana is 14. I don't know why. I didn't
It's
do
where
if you
the-
pull up the combat tracker, it's just got a dice next to your name, and you can hit that.
Okay. I
Alright.
haven't been doing that. Gotcha. Okay.
No, your turn.
I'll do that for next time. So I will. So this is the protector that I go forward. I will activate it.
Are you doing the temp hit points?
Yeah,
Okay.
for my bonus action.
You got it.
So that's 7. And then I will prep a. Actually, move here. Do I see? I see a goblin, right?
I think so.
Okay. If I can see one, I will shoot at the one that
Yes,
looks.
you can see them. They're in the brush. You think they might have some cover though.
I will shoot at this one. Let me see.
What does that do? +2. Okay. Cool.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast Fire Bolt.
Well, then I'm gonna have the shield because they shot with the bow. Okay, so I mean, I guess that works. Go for it.
All right. Nope, that's a 9.
That's definitely a miss.
Okay. I will. I guess yeah. I'll just let them know that I see them up front.
Okay.
If they don't already know, and then that's my turn.
He goes. What's he going to do? I think he will move over here. Okay, Korshana, your turn.
Yes, I am. Okay, I'm gonna move first. 30 feet. Aha! Excellent! I see many goblins.
Yep.
And I will cast Tidal Wave at all of them.
Holy
So-
shit.
I should be able to hit all. Let's start here and hit all of those guys. And it's actually 10 feet wide, so I'd be able to hit this one, all of the ones to this one, and this one
Sure.
with my tidal wave. So they all need to make dex saves.
What's your save?
16.
1, 2, 3. Save, 4 save,
Yeah,
and
he's
the wolf. Okay, roll your damage.
Does that show up here?
Oh,
Yes,
Jesus.
it did.
Goodbye.
I saw 24/7.
Cool. And then with my I can't cast 2 spells in the same round, so that's fine. I'm not going to set Lowell on fire right now, so I will hold off on healing him for the moment. That is my turn.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Lowell, your turn.
Guess he'll go 40 feet. See that they're still further away, so bonus action, Step of the Wind.
Okay.
And he'll attack this one.
Go for it. Oh, that'll hit. He is dead.
If he's dead, then I guess that's it for my turn.
Why is it not? Oh, that's right, because I gotta do that. Okay. Nim?
I'm gonna move first because I still can't see anything. It's a problem.
I had to go 80
guess-
feet to get to 1.
Yeah, I mean, could just keep moving.
For Lowell, it's just a leisurely jog.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry, I just have to like measure how much 30 more. I guess I'll just dash because it's not like I can do anything if I can't see them, so that's my turn.
Okay. These guys are all dead. So, wolves.
Oh, hi.
I think they just get 1 attack. Yes.
And me not being shifted right now is not a good thing.
Yep. Sure not. That's a hit, and doesn't tell me how much damage it does. Cool game. Ooh. That is 8 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make me a DC 11 strength check.
Strength check or strength save?
Strength save. Sorry. Okay. Second wolf. That's a hit. That's 9 points of piercing damage, and need to make another save. Okay, third wolf. That is also a hit. And 6 points of piercing damage.
And another save?
Yep.
Oh my god, he does not want to get like mouth grappled by anything.
All right.
He's done. He's done.
No, your turn.
My turn?
Watch
Okay.
Lowell. Can you see him? You can.
Yeah, I can see
Watch
just
Lowell get just mobbed by wolves.
Okay. Well, since I didn't move my force ballista, my protector earlier because I'm such a genius. I'm going to move it now. Here, I'm going to. I probably can't pick it up. It's probably still 10 feet away. But I guess I'll use my bonus action since I don't want to waste it.
Okay.
Okay, that's worse. So it doesn't do anything. I'm going to hold on. Here, 30 feet. Okay.
Hi, Noah.
Hey, what's up? Howdy. um, let's see. I will cast. I'll cast a firebolt. Do any of the wolves look injured?
Nope.
Or nope. Okay, so then I will attack this one.
Okay.
Or sorry, the furthest one. I'll attack the furthest one.
Okay.
With firebolt.
Go for it.
Oh no!
Nope. That misses.
Oh no, guys! Not good. Not good. That ends my turn.
All right. You hear a little bit of rustling in the kind of a large bush / tree, and a goblin appears next to Lowell and just has a murderous look in its eyes.
Oh no!
Not down, so one that misses. That misses. Okay. Coruscant, your turn.
Cool beans. Far is low away from me. Sweet. Oh, but that uses my action, which isn't that useful. Okay, I'm gonna come here. I'm going to bonus action healing word my friend Lowell at 2nd level.
You're not going to use your other ability?
Nope. Nope, you little shit. I sure as fuck am not.
Aw.
So they have 11 Heelys.
I don't know if Silence is being Delphina or if he's just being silent.
And then that was my bonus action. I'm going to use my action to cast a cantrip at the same one that Noah hit.
Sure.
And it needs to make a Constitution saving throw DC 16.
Makes it.
Okay. Well, then it takes no damage whatsoever because it's a fucking cantrip.
Hey.
Hey, I didn't hit it either.
Lowell, you're surrounded.
Sorry, Lowell.
First off, bonus action, I'm gonna shift, so they don't have advantage against me anymore.
Okay.
And
I had to fucking reload.
probably gonna start on this one.
2 kills, that's all you can
Okay.
flip. Fires.
Nope. That'll hit. Yelps in pain. Still up.
That's his turn.
Okay.
And he is under half health, if that means anything.
Nim, your turn. Are you?
Yep.
26 out of 48?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
That's
no, never
not-
mind.
Slightly
That's
above.
not.
It's like you're like
I-
2 points above halfway.
I can do math, really.
You'll be fine. Don't worry if you're not fine. I will fix that. So I'm just gonna do Eldritch Blast for now.
Okay.
Where's my button? I think. Sorry, I'm just doing the rolls first. Cool. Okay. Let's do one at this wolf and one at the goblin that just appeared.
Ouch. Okay.
How about the person then gets slammed?
One wolf goes down. The goblin does not look pleased. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
I think that's it for now.
I clicked the wrong one. Oh, he's at the top part. That's right. Wolves attack Lowell. Nom 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 nom. One hit.
Without advantage this time.
Correct. Nom 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 nom. 5 points of piercing damage.
All right, and another strength save.
Yes. You are still standing.
Not getting eaten today.
No, your turn.
All right. Okay, I'm going to fire a firebolt at this one.
Okay.
It's going up, guys. Eventually, it'll get there.
Oh, it gets there. Damage?
Oh, okay. Only 8 damage.
Wow. That's rough.
Reflects
Yelps in pain.
state of mind. So and then I'm going to run up closer.
You were aiming for the tail. You know the tail's a weak spot, and then you find out it has no tail.
Shit. These wolves are weird.
Okay.
All right, my turn.
The goblin, having seen that this is not working out, uses its bonus action to disengage and says, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." Says a couple curse words and books it. Corshana, your turn.
Bye, bitch. All right. Korashana's gonna come over here. She's gonna bonus action heal her friend at first level this time. I rolled it in the wrong place. Son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And then I'm going to try and rip this wolf apart with my teeth. Like you do.
For a brief moment, Lowell, you think you could have activated something, but now you can't.
Oh shit.
Okay. It is dead.
Jesus.
It is not dead. You miss. Sorry.
Yeah. What the fuck? Game.
Anything else?
No, that's it. The end.
Lowell, your turn.
I guess I'll try and finish that one off.
Oh wait, if it's not dead, could he still activate whatever he felt like he could activate? Or
Nope.
Huh.
It's wolf's dead.
Guess I'll go
One
after
wolf
that
remains. One lone wolf.
not for long?
one.
Still up.
Stunning strike. Actually, no. Flurry of blows.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll
Go.
just do a bonus action, regular hit. Never mind.
Like, I'm not gonna waste this cool stuff on
Dead. D-E-D. Dead. Anything else?
I guess he'd look around to see if there is anything else. But other than that, that's his turn.
Okay. Nim, your turn.
Oh, we're still in combat, huh? I guess. Let's see. Trying to figure out where I can go. I think I'm gonna probably do a dash action again because I don't see anything to hit, so let's go somewhere stupid and see if there's more goblins down here. It's my turn.
Okay.
He couldn't hit anything anyway, so.
No, your turn.
Okay. Well. Do I hear anything?
You do hear something to the south, yeah.
The south? Okay.
Yep.
Oh. I see the fucker. And fire at him
Okay.
with firebolt.
Go for it.
Tried it true.
Nope.
Damn it. I thought it was going up. I thought it was slowly inching upward. Alright, that's my turn.
All right. It goes and continues to run. Corshana, your turn.
Do I hear anything other than that one goblin running away?
You don't think so?
Right?
Guys, let's just.
Right?
Oh,
That's
fine. Oh, look, I can't see it. Oh, well. Let's go back to bed.
Okay.
Go to the office.
I will. Here's what I'll do. I'll hold a cantrip for if something magically falls out of the sky and it melee attacks me. But other than that, that's my turn.
Okay. Lowell, your turn.
Anywhere. You need to stay alive. Just need to stay alive.
You mean from the Feywild?
I guess I'll go there. And keep an eye out.
Name your turn.
I'm not gonna chase it, so I'll just hold action Eldritch Blast, I guess, and maybe move.
Why do I feel like I want to throw up?
What? Did you eat bad food or something?
I can't eat, Nim.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was out of character.
Oh my god.
I was about to be like, me too. I couldn't even eat my dinner. Oh, you're not. You're being Keithra.
Sorry.
So it's something she actually said?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Although I kind of feel like Nim would say that just offhand,
Yeah.
because he's not
Yeah.
concentrating and fighting right now.
That's correct. Well, it's my turn to hold Eldritch Blast for anything hostile coming into his dark vision. Oh, fuck.
You don't want to, like, Fey sense it? Oh, cool.
Corshana, a treant seemingly
Yeah.
falls from the sky next to you.
Oh, good thing I held primal savagery against this enormous fucking tree.
Yeah, go
Let
for
me
it.
just do that real quick. Roll 1.
I bet you it's immune to thunder to lightning damage. damage.
Nope, that's a natural 2.
Beautiful. It does.
Now
not
it
hit.
knows I'm here.
Either is that why you
Poor
felt
guys.
sick?
Think so? What the fuck? You know that a portal was opened from the Fey world. It is now closing.
Closing now? Mm.
Nim, your friend. I mean, this Coruscant doesn't know this, but Nim, your friends are asking.
They're not his friends.
All right. I need to put it on the order. You gone. Noah, your turn.
Oh boy. Well. I lost track of the of the protector. I can't command it anyway. I'm past for 50 feet.
Does it disappear?
No, I just can't use my bonus. Just can't communicate with it.
Oh, so it's just there.
Yeah, it's just sitting there.
Oof.
It's just gonna pull aggro, which is great. I'm gonna move there. If it has if it's gonna attack me, I'll take the opportunity attack.
It sure will.
Okay.
Oh, that's a hit.
Oh no, guys.
21 points of damage.
21. Well. Okay, well, I'm gonna fire a firebolt at it. Come on, man. Just come on. There
Hey.
you go.
Nice. Damage.
Oh boy. A rough day, guys.
However, you see, it does not seem to be very happy about that at all.
I'm not happy about being slapped in the face by a tree branch.
It's gone. So it goes and goes.
Fucking quickscope guy, suck it dick.
Yes, that's exactly what he does.
Wow, this tree though.
This seems to be a little confused and then just focuses on Koroshana.
Ugh.
17 to hit.
Yep.
14, 20 points of damage.
Oh God, I'm almost dead.
What?
Not quite. I'm slightly underbloodied. Wait, that doesn't add up. I was at 28,
You
and
took
then I
some
took
arrow
20 points
damage.
of damage.
You took
Yeah.
arrow damage.
Why does it say 15? Hold on.
Did you have any temp hit
I
points?
should- Oh, I did. I had magic temp hit points.
Yeah.
Thank you. That makes a little bit more sense. I'm not almost dead, but I will be next turn. Right, well,
Exactly.
my dumbass is gonna run away till my friends do, so I'm gonna cast Flame Blade.
It's not your turn.
It's not?
No.
Yeah, it was a tree on.
That was him slamming you.
Run away.
Oh, sorry, I'm next, so I just started doing my
Fine.
turn. My apologies.
Now it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, watch go back.
Roll.
Ooh,
Nice.
they're super not happy with that.
Going up to the
Blue
office.
number.
And I don't think I will live if I disengage, so... or if I don't disengage and try to run away, so I'm just gonna stay here like a fucking dumbass. The end.
Lowell, your turn.
Go up to it and gonna start punching it.
Okay. Of course you are.
Does that hit?
That does hit, but it doesn't look like it does as much damage as you would want it to.
I'm gonna try to stunning strike it.
You can
Uh,
try to stunning strike.
DC 14 con save.
It fails.
It is stunned.
Okay.
So, guess I'll punch it a.
Nope, that's a miss.
Guess bonus action. One more time.
That will hit. Yep.
And then it's done. We should get out of here. And then
How do you know it won't follow us?
A little preoccupied with how the hell did it get here.
All right, Dan, your turn.
So you said there was a portal, but it closed?
Yes. You didn't
It was-
see it, but you can feel it.
Oh, and it was like above us?
You think so?
I don't think we should leave without taking care of this. Oh, didn't I held action on some Eldritch Blasts before. Can I do those before I
Yeah,
take
go
my
ahead.
action?
Yeah.
Cool.
They will be at normal though, because technically it was before it was stunned.
Yeah, that's fine. All good. Let me VTT button. 1. There's 2.
First will miss, the second will hit.
Okay.
All right, now it's your turn.
Good news, I'm doing it again.
Mine?
'Cause,
Oh, and
yeah, sorry, that was a held action from before.
yeah.
Advantage now?
Yes.
One.
Okay.
Jesus. 27 for 1, damn
What a
it.
roll! What a roll!
oh, you've got the 6 for the critical, so 7
Yeah.
total.
Yeah.
Nice. Makes the one a little less bad. Yep.
Anything else?
Hmm. I think that's my turn. I can't really think of anything else to do but be trying to take it down ideally.
At least get further away.
All right.
Okay.
No, your turn.
Okay. Oh, cool. I'm within 50 feet of my force ballista. I'll move it closer.
Come to me.
Yeah. And I'm going to fire a bolt at the thing, the tree ant.
All right.
Okay. The rolls are getting higher, guys.
You have advantage. Check for a nat 20.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true. Go ahead and roll again.
oh, there it is.
Oh,
Like that.
Holy.
Damn.
So for the damage,
two more D10s, I think.
4 d10s, and then I also have a d8, so another d8 as well.
Yeah.
So 2 d8s and 2 d10s.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. On fire damage, which is weak too.
Wow.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Help me. So
Unbelievable.
the
Karma.
first one was 15 damage plus, so that's 22 damage. Oh my god.
Oh my
22
god.
damage, 4 d10,
fire
2
damage.
d8.
Well, your attacks are rolling high, so that's good. Your damage is
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Okay. Tree can't do anything. Coruscant, your turn.
Alright, let me see if I can hit it again. Cast
With
on
advantage.
VTT. Advantage. Roll. Cha.
That hits.
I was not looking at the VTT when Lowell ran away. Did you like run up here somewhere?
He's under one of the
Right
wolves.
next to you.
He's under.
Oh,
He's
you're
right here.
there. Hello, friend.
Wow.
Everybody clicking at the same time. He's right here.
Just see if I can take one round where I don't almost die.
Good call.
That's my turn.
Lowell, your turn.
Oh, if everybody's not running away, I guess he'll go back up and start punching again.
Excuse you, all of us other than Nim are running away.
We're running and shooting. We're kiting, man.
I mean, that's everyone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Still up.
A stunning strike again.
Okay. Well, that fails.
And that's his turn.
Oh, that is some damage.
Except it's probably only taking half.
Oh, it is. Absolutely only taking half. Because you're punching a tree.
Mhm.
You're stunning it, so it literally, like, MVP at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast, I think. Is it stunned?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Much
Whoa.
better.
Yep. It's dead.
Got the scary Eldritch Blast again.
Back to back. Oh my god.
It's toasted. CR9, by the way.
Oh jeez.
Monks are
We
broken,
basically
not
got
broken.
lucky that both of those stuns worked, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure.
I would have tried multiple times.
Yeah, that's the problem
Yeah.
when you hire monks. You're just like, all right, I'll just throw 10 stunning strikes at it. You're going to fail one of them.
I mean, that's why monks are good.
Yeah.
That is
Trade-off
their
for
main ability.
Not wearing any armor.
Yeah.
Not wearing any armor, but
can we
still
go to
has an
bed
AC
now?
of 17.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That bed sounds good.
Bed
You can
like
spend
so
all your
good.
money on RP.
Nim's like staring up into the sky like as if he expects that there'll be any like visible trace of what happened.
Bex called it on that one.
All right. Now make it so you can't see.
Oh, boy.
Oh no. Because we closed our eyes.
Yeah.
It's true.
And wet to sleep. Although it's still
Ooh.
my watch. So
Longest blink.
But
Does
seems
this
quiet again.
interrupt? Does this interrupt the long rests of the people who took rests, who took watch prior?
I don't think so.
I think it's less than 10 minutes. As long as it's less than 10 minutes, it doesn't interrupt your rest.
Okay. So if we had taken 60 rounds,
Fast enough.
Yeah, or we like went looking for it for a really long time or something like that.
yeah. So Koroshana runs into the bushes, throws down a tidal wave, and
Oh,
Goes back to sleep.
That was yeah, basically. Well,
oh fuck.
she will try. I will assume that she's taking a short. Can she take a short rest and watch at the same time, or can you not do that?
Yeah, you can.
Can you take a short rest in the middle of your long rest?
I was concerned about how it literally fell out of the sky.
So the only thing I can find right now is that if there's any strenuous activity, it interrupts it.
I guess
You
it
have
would
to
be
start over.
Oh shit.
your call.
start over. Not
Yeah.
even like an extra hour.
That is what it says. But
Is
they've
that what
always
we're doing?
they've always been pretty brutal on that, to be honest.
Your call.
Uh,
I think getting beat up like that is considered strenuous activity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah. I think casting multiple spells is considered.
So you can sleep in later, or you can choose to take a short rest instead.
I got all 7 of them.
Okay, it says if the rest is interrupted by a period of strenuous activity, at least 1 hour of walking, fighting, casting spells, or similar adventuring activity, the characters must begin the rest to gain benefit. That's from the player's handbook.
Yeah, the problem ends up being what is it? The 1 hour of walking, comma, fighting, or
Yeah.
1 hour of walking
Yeah.
and 1 hour of fighting? Like, who's gonna have an
It's-
hour of fighting? To be honest, like
Shield
that's
blood.
not really gonna happen.
Yeah, that's true, but yeah.
It's like a war scenario. Like if
Basically, what ended up happening in previous situations in 3.5 is any spells that you cast during that time you did not recover back. It was a way to stop people from just like, oh, we fight at night, but then I get all my spells in like 2 hours. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I think what'll end up happening is I will just, for now, we'll just do, because you did fight, you can either sleep in later or take a short rest.
How much later?
For Noah, that was 2 hours, so he just need to sleep in another 2 hours. That was yours, so that was 4 hours. He needs to sleep in 4 hours.
Getting harder. I like walking in the back.
Noah would have to sleep in 4 hours.
Yeah.
He's just gonna take a short rest on that.
Okay.
He didn't use any spell slots, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's my problem, is I'm almost completely out of spells.
If you need to rest, you can rest, or you can rest on the cart. And
This one doesn't.
He'll just take a short rest and then watch. And then stay on watch until everybody else is rested.
Nim can ask Keithra how to get the horses moving on the cart. He'll probably be fine.
It'll be
I'm not gonna
fine.
lie.
Yeah, you tell me what it takes. Korshana wants her spell slots back.
Okay, so if you want a long rest during the day, that's fine. You can rest on the cart. You're not driving the horses or anything.
Is that gonna fuck me up for tomorrow night?
No.
Okay. Cool. Then
Because
that's
You're
what
not
I'll
like
do.
sleeping. You're recentering basically.
Okay.
Okay, so I healed 8 from short rest.
Okay.
Does Lowell have to sleep in any to get a long rest?
You need another 2 hours.
Yeah, he'd probably take the 2 hours, and if everybody wants to get up to leave, he'll get the last 2 hours in the cart or whatever.
Okay. So who's running the cart?
I think it's
Sounds
Nim,
like
since
Nim.
he's been like the
I'm
least
question now.
disadvantaged by all of this.
Oh boy.
I mean, Noah can run the cart too, so
Okay.
I can help.
We'll do it together.
Between Noah, Nim, and Keithra, you'll be okay. I want you to roll me fate dice though, just in case.
You got it.
Okay.
You tell me when I've officially rested. I don't want to mark a rest and then have you be like,
Oh.
nope, fate fucked you.
Minus
Uh,
1.
Like that.
You have a difficult time resting because the cart's really. He's having a hard time controlling the horses, and the ride is super bumpy.
Nim. Please get it together. Please.
Kinda.
I'm so tired.
Lowell, you're fine because you didn't need that much, but Korshana's affected the worst.
No, sorry.
I'm also the only one who's bloodied, so like,
Yep.
Oh god.
still.
You could always heal yourself with your pool.
No. If we get in another fight, maybe. Otherwise, she's gonna try and sleep it off.
Okay. So this was mid-afternoon, or this was basically noon. You took a little bit of a break so you could get some food, and Coruscant was like, "Please, for the love of God, I can't stand it anymore." So now this time, what I'll have you do is I'll have you roll. It's not animal handling anymore. It's survival, I think, right? Or, no, there is animal handling.
Am I helping
Yeah.
with I'm helping with this.
Yes, go ahead. Roll animal handling at advantage.
Is that Noah or Nim?
Nim.
+0.
Unless Noah's taking the reins.
Noah, how well do you
I can
handle
take the reins.
animals?
It's +1.
Okay, Noah at advantage. Go ahead.
Yes.
+1 doesn't matter,
no.
but
Noah, it's regular roll because Nim cannot help you because Nim is not proficient in animal handling.
oh, I couldn't help because I wasn't proficient either.
I was gonna allow it just because you and Keithra were trying to help him.
But yeah, I guess it would depend who we want to have doing it.
Gotcha. Normal roll it is then.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
good normal
15.
roll.
You manage it. Coruscant, about mid-afternoon, you get your full rest.
Oh,
It's a
thank
lot better.
goodness.
Damn. Howdy.
I'll leave you all to roleplay a little bit. I need to get some water.
Just play without me, it'll be fine.
What, everything?
What's the worst that could happen?
Time for me to be right back for 1 minute too.
How's everybody feeling after that? Wasn't expecting a treat.
That was lucky, I feel like. If that thing were hitting us, we would be really, really in bad shape.
Oh, definitely.
That's why I tried to stun it.
Yeah, thank you, MVP.
Well, sure, anybody else would have done the same.
If we had such an ability.
Yeah, I don't think anything I can do can stun enemies like that. That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it definitely came in handy there because it got kind of scared with how hard it looked like it was hitting you guys.
Tell him he has to.
I will tell him that you said that he has to.
Yeah, tell him I said that he has to.
hey, babe. Hey, Tig says that you have to give me a hug.
Oh, sorry about the terrible cart ride the first half of the day.
Damn it, Nim.
This square draw.
He's never done this before.
All right.
All right, indeed.
It looked a lot easier than it actually was. We're all here. I think Bex is just muted.
Okay.
I'm singing "Damn It, Janet" to my husband because he won't give me a hug. It's very important.
It's a day after, so it's 5 days. So you can see the forest in the distance, not the forest, the thicket in the distance, but you're still probably about a day away from it. And nighttime will arrive again.
I'll cook some more of the deer.
Yeah.
No, you want to try meditating again?
Yeah.
I definitely do. I think I was off a little bit in that fight. Couldn't seem to hit my mark.
Maybe this will help.
Hopefully.
Korshana and Noah, give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Here I am trying to be
Worst that could
cute.
happen.
Mm,
Wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
I had advantage on those.
interesting.
You do?
Oh shit! So do I.
Not that it helped much on that one.
Wow.
Hold on, I have
Yep.
advantage also.
Well,
That's better.
much
Better.
well, that's a 5 with advantage.
Oh man.
my God.
Mm.
Help me.
Noah, you meditate, and your mind falls back to the time before. You're in your workshop working on this robot. And you realize you shouldn't be here. You understand it's a weird, strange out-of-body experience where this isn't a memory. This feels like you're actually there, and your mind is actively struggling to bring your senses back. And it's fighting between the I want to understand what happened to I shouldn't be here, and if I stay here I feel like I'll be trapped. So it's very difficult for you to understand what's happening in the moment just because you're constantly fighting yourself. Korshana, you are in a workshop. You've never seen this workshop before? Never been to this workshop before. But you look down and you're working on a robot, and your arms are blue, your hands are blue. There is a person next to you that is working on something. It seems to be female based on the ponytail of their hair, and they are humming something.
Something familiar?
Yep.
Do I see this person enough that if I saw them again, I would recognize them?
No, because you're looking at the back.
Yeah. And am I in control of myself? Like, can I change what's happening?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay.
Do you have PTSD of things yelling at you?
Thanks, Brett. So while you're in this vision, you watch yourself make modifications to this robot. And this robot's actually also very familiar now that you've got a good look at it. It's parts of it are open, its chest part is open, like you're tinkering inside of it, but the face is vaguely familiar. And you're saying something to the assistant about how you need to make some more modifications to its logical system because its choices aren't exactly the most optimized, and it takes too long to make the decisions necessary. It should be a lot faster. And she nods and moves off, seemingly to get something, as you're still working on the robot. And then the two of you snap out of it.
Oh.
Um,
Is that
hey Noah.
what's up?
I think I was in your memories. Were you in your memories, or was it just me?
No, I was in mine too. I was just worried that I hope this is not something that happens normally when you meditate. It's quite uncomfortable.
I've never been in anyone's memories before.
It was quite stressful. I was worried that I might get stuck there. That's never happened to you before when you meditate? Have you
No.
meditated with others a lot?
Yes. When I was younger. That shouldn't be possible. I mean, you know that I can communicate with you telepathically, but just words, not images or
image.
thoughts or memories or. It was like I was you.
And what did you see?
We were working on your machine, the one whose head you're carrying around.
I think we were looking at the same vision.
That woman who worked for you. Do you know who she is?
The name escapes me, but I believe she was my assistant.
She might be worth finding.
I have a hard time remembering her face. I only remember that picture that I saw.
You also do remember one key important detail.
Oh boy. Oh yeah.
She
that's
died.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, then instead, no.
I mean, it's still fair, right? Like it's gonna be a little tough. She's not quite living.
Yeah, I don't think the chances of finding her are very slim, and if we did find her, it would be quite disconcerting.
Well, I can recognize the back of her head now, so I can help.
No, well, I don't know how to say this, Corshana, but my assistant isn't alive anymore.
Oh, that's. I mean, dead is a good word for how to say it. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
What the game needed was buffs to.
That is natural, Noah.
Not until you hear what I have to say, but she was the first victim of my robot.
Oh. Oh, tragic.
Yeah.
The first indication that this thing is dangerous, huh?
Oh my god.
And I believe that murder specifically is what got me communicated from Huppaduke.
Oh, I got mixed up again.
Ah. Do you think
a pillar of honor in the academic community?
Very few communities hold murder in high honor, I would assume.
Yeah, I can think of a couple.
Few.
Yeah.
Do you know if it happened
Oh.
soon after the memory we just shared?
No, the memory we saw, this thing was not done.
Oh shit.
Right.
I think it would still take some iterations of modifications and fine tuning. Um, the murder happened shortly after I presented my work to the academic council, and upon coming back, I saw that the incident had happened. So I believe that, yeah, this was not close by. Or I'm not sure if it's close by, but the robot would have to be finished at least before we know that her murder is coming. But yeah,
Well, that was strange. I It was scary for you, you said.
yeah, it's not a memory I would want to relive.
I see.
I didn't feel like I was just
What's
seeing
number
it.
is on the
I
hard
felt
point
like
there.
I was there again.
Oh shit!
Well, I
In the, in
I
the famous
I
words
also
of
felt like I was there, although it did not concern me so much, perhaps because it's not my own memory. If you if this is a burden you wish to share, we can continue to meditate together. Perhaps it will happen again. Or we can never do that again. It's kind of up to you.
I'd have to give it some thought, but it's nice to know that it's nice to know that I might not have to possibly go through this alone.
Absolutely. I wonder if this works with anyone else.
Yeah,
I wonder if anyone else wants to try. Probably not Nim, huh?
well, I think Nim has been through enough. But honestly, I, I wouldn't want to put Lowell through that either. Of course, we would have to ask them first. I'm not going to drag them into it without letting them know what they're getting into.
I guess let's just go tell them what happened then.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
Lowell wants to relive his days in the monastery, I'm sure he will tell us.
yeah, yeah. Who knows? We might end up in somebody else's past.
Zippy Grippy.
It was very strange. Well, she'll pat Noah on the shoulder and we'll walk over to the other two and tell them the story of our memory sharing excitement. Yeah, no, fuck no. So not fun, Tig. The least fun.
Oh my god. No, please. We're so close to Humberduke. If
Nim
we
is
go
banned
into the
from meditating.
Feywild, it will be no will be so sad.
Only co-meditating. You can meditate on your own as much as you goddamn want.
Oh no, where'd Nim go? Oh, Nim's in the Feywild because he was meditating. Wait, what? I think we should try to get Lowell into it. We already lived Lowell's days in the monastery.
Huh? I don't mind meditating.
Well,
Well,
even if it means possibly assuming my body and a vision of my past.
That. Huh? Guess it would be interesting to see if nothing else that would be something I could tell them back at the monastery the next time I go back.
Oh
Don't
yeah.
think I've heard of sharing memories through meditation before. Not sure if they have either.
Lowell, I must warn you, it is most likely magic.
Well, you guys have enough time to get on it.
Did either of you cast a spell?
No.
No.
But most
Maybe-
magic, some magic just happens.
Maybe it was key.
The ongoing Jeff. Oh man, that's hilarious.
But key isn't magic.
So how did they do it then?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Never heard of it, that kind of thing before.
I have an idea, but I don't know if it's correct.
Oh yeah.
And what's that?
I mean, I kind of assume that being able to connect with Noah is, Ashana
I am a better
telling me that going to his home is the right path.
Have you ever done this before?
Certainly not, but my ability to speak telepathically comes from Ashana, so why would other telepathic connection not also come from her?
So what about mine? Mine was not just observing a memory, and just remembering that past out. I was there. And
Yes, that's kind of what the visions are like.
I can't imagine, would Ashana be talking to me as well? I figured she was a very shy entity.
I mean, it's me she's connected with, but perhaps it is important that I know your past, that I know it well.
Yeah, I wish I knew my past too.
Well, then perhaps she's helping you too.
Might be rolling his eyes a little bit in the background, but he won't say anything.
I see you with my 23 passive perception. I got eyes in the goddamn back of my head.
No, you don't. You don't have the robe of many eyes.
I'm kidding, and I will never get that item. I'm scarred by it.
No.
Make it, I think. I think you can make it at level 6.
I don't want it. If you want it, that's your business.
Happy birthday, Korshana.
But you'd get advantage on sight-based perception checks.
I shut the fuck up. Just shut up.
Oh my gosh.
Want to get into a perception arms race with anyone?
That's why that was gotten originally.
Ugh, blech.
Perception arms race.
Mhm.
It's a long story.
Anyway.
Well,
Mm.
Do we have time before watch order for me to try and do this shit with Lowell?
Nope.
Silent? Yeah, tomorrow
Nope.
maybe.
One a night. One.
Hmm.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Was that Kithra?
All right. Now, watch happens.
Ooh.
You're gonna fuck up Korshana's sleep schedule every single day.
We're gonna drive the cart.
Noah, you have watch. Nothing special happens. Lol, you have watch. Nothing special happens.
Oh, I'm
Korshana,
going-
you have watch. Nothing special happens. No, Noah, you have a dream.
Hmm.
Oh shit! Wait, before that,
Okay.
can I summon the protector, take out the 2 gems, and just so that the crystals I can have all 3.
Sure.
Going to fix them.
Yeah,
to something
no.
else later.
Run
All
what?
I'm gonna fix them to something else later.
Okay. All right. So you have your dream. Seems to be a continuation of the meditation that you've. No, it's later, much later. The build is almost finished, and there's kind of there's a slow, methodical beeping noise, just beep, 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 and then it stops, and you hear upload complete. The robot opens its eyes and turns to you. Hello, Noah.
It's alive. Okay.
I believe the transference has worked. And you respond to it. Good. Can you make the decisions then? Yes, I can. Good. What do you remember? I remember all of it. Good. And the dream ends. Okay. Everybody else.
Holy shit!
My visions didn't change last night, did they?
Nope.
Okay.
Guess break up camp, morning exercises, and get ready to hit the road.
Silent. I have a question about the dream. When you say this is way ahead, you're saying from the original,
From your meditation.
from the meditation. So it's okay.
It's
But-
in between your meditation and the one where you had presented your work.
Okay. Gotcha. Fuck. Okay. All right. All right.
Oh, and then we'll help Lowell out with getting stuff on the cart.
Okay. Anybody else do anything in particular?
I'm going to stop everyone and say, before we head out, theme of being honest, I had another dream last night.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh yeah?
It's I don't think you're gonna like it. It's Korshana, this was a long no, well, it was a while after the the vision that we saw when you're meditating, but before I had presented my creation to the council. And the robot mentioned a transference being successful and that the memories were maintained. And I have a theory that that might be. I'm not entirely sure, but I think my robot had to do with transferring somebody's soul into the robot. Possibly
Whose
my
soul?
assistant. Possibly my assistant.
Oh.
Well, that's not good.
No, it is not. I don't know exactly how that changes everything, but it does. Um, but if I'm going to be honest, I don't think that changes the fact that we have to go to Huppaduke anyway.
Yeah.
But I just want to be upfront with you all.
That's one less person that you may have killed. So it's a good thing, right?
Yeah. Well, if
And you get them back out?
I don't know. I think the original vessel was disposed of very hate to use the word, but efficiently, as in torn to shreds.
Ooh. Think that's why the other robots aren't happy?
Why they aren't happy? I'm not sure. I'd need to converse with one.
Well,
Seems like
maybe.
Can I
maybe
ask
a
you?
bad idea.
Oh,
Perhaps.
yeah,
Oh, poor Bex.
from the plus side.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
Knowing everything that you know now, would you do it again?
Yep.
Hard to say. I don't. I think knowing what I know now, I wouldn't do it the same way.
Mm,
I think the difference is now I know what is possible, what could possibly happen if I do it incorrectly. So my efforts would be to make sure it doesn't happen. But I can't say that I wouldn't want to make it work. But
Yeah.
I find your answer insufficient.
well,
She's walked off. She's gonna get the horses ready to go.
you think she's mad?
I mean, it's hard to tell with her, but I think so.
I mean, Nim, you can tell him she doesn't have much of a leg to stand on. Miss High and Tidy. That's Keither, by the way.
She might not be upset. She might just be disappointed with the answer.
Well, I don't know what I don't know what I was supposed to say. I think that's really how I felt.
Well, and it's probably one of those things where she must think that it doesn't sound like you're learning from past mistakes.
Or maybe he doesn't know why he did it in the first. God damn it! Why am I only talking to you? Ah!
Your turn, because I had to spend a whole week doing that to you.
Ren, was that out loud or in
No,
head?
that was in his head. He's not gonna ruin the moment going on here.
Ah.
I think there's a difference between I don't think learning from your mistakes doesn't mean that you turn away from it completely.
In time, what would be the point of doing it again if you did it all again? Just to know that you could do it, or
It's a good question, Nim. Would you do it if you had a choice to do it again? Hmm?
I'm not the one being asked that right now.
Yeah, but I think it's a valid question.
Are you alright, Ned?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
The sword, for a brief moment, like, kind of expands, almost like a fire exploded inside of it.
Oh no.
Is
Oh, good. I can do something.
You should probably get that checked, Ned.
Probably should. Why don't you two talk about this? I'm gonna go have a discussion somewhere else. I'm just gonna leave it to Noah and Lowell. Lowell's wise, he's got this, right?
Are we getting on the road?
Yeah, I guess.
Guess so. Unless Nim is running off to talk to Kethra. Or
No,
Keither.
he's staying in the area. He was just gonna leave Noah and Lowell to talk.
Well, if we're getting on the cart, then
There's no hiding.
there's no escape.
That's true. There's no escape.
We needed like a side buggy for the cart so that so that Mim can be there.
Farther away from you guys than normal.
I mean, do you want to know what the fashion was?
Oh my god, no.
Hey Lowell.
Mm-hmm.
Just thinking about what Korshana said about my answer not being good enough or insufficient. Do you have any regrets in your life?
Not that I can really think of so far.
Anything you would have done differently?
Hadn't really thought about it, but probably nothing too terribly different. Maybe a few things here or there where, like, maybe trying to argue a little more strongly about not going in the secret entrance into Nim's house and getting ourselves killed as he's looking at Nim.
I'm not sure if Nim can see him looking or not because his perception sucks.
That was probably a bad idea. Then let me ask you this. If you could go back to that day that we all met in Asarius and knowing that all of this would have happened, would you still have gone in the tavern?
Uh, well, I kind of had to because I was getting chased by those cat shifters at the time and was pretty beat up. But
Well, let's say you had a choice. Let's say by some weird stroke of fate that they weren't there that day, that the dice had fallen differently, so to speak.
I think that we have the chance to do some good and help each other out, so I think I probably still would have gone in.
But knowing what you know, you wouldn't have done it the same, right?
I'd probably try to avoid going to the Feywild a little earlier.
And that's exactly what I was trying to convey to Korshana. And when you spend a large portion of your life working on something big, and it doesn't work. I don't know, in my eyes, it'd be such a waste to just abandoning it without giving it another shot. Especially if you know what your boundaries are the second time.
I think the big thing would be is if you getting your memory back so that all of your memory back so you remember what you actually did to make the robot the way it was so that you could do it differently this time.
I have a feeling that if I had to do it again, I wouldn't transfer someone's soul into an inanimate object.
Well,
I heard that. Fuck.
well, maybe in your dream, did you have any inclination of what led up to that? If maybe that was the only way that you could think to save your assistant?
A part of me feels like that was the only way to get I don't think it was necessarily to save my assistant. I think it's more of a we're one step away from finishing this project. What can we do to get it to work? Oh, maybe we can transfer your soul into this thing. All right, let's do it. And then we did it. I don't think it was necessarily out of the need to save someone, but to get the project to work. The difference is I never intended the thing to be a killing machine.
Are you sure you remember that much of it, though?
I feel like there's so much I don't remember.
Yeah, because maybe at one point you hadn't intended it for it to be, but maybe it grew from what you originally intended.
That's very possible, Lowell. I think you're right, and I think that we're gonna have to figure that out.
I think at the very least, before you go and try making a robot like that again, finding out everything about it before you try would be a good call.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Lowell.
You're welcome.
You're pretty wise for a 14-year-old.
Yeah, I try to be.
All right, Nim, let's have that conversation.
Oh, and what do you want me to say?
I want you to say that you would pick better.
I'd pick differently.
So I tell you what I want you to say, and you don't say it.
I would pick better, but I don't know that I really know what's better in this situation.
Do you regret what you've done?
Of course I do.
Find that decision and change it. That would be your first option, would it not?
And I would never have gone to Zorhus and Asarius. I think that's where it all started.
I mean, if we want to get technical, it all started in the Fey world, but yes. Had you had stayed with your father, as much as you dislike him, he had your best interests in mind.
I was missing some key information at the time.
Would that have changed your mind? Or would that have just made you wanted to go there anyways to spite him?
The second one.
Yes. And that was the reason why it was never told to you.
Well, it worked out very well, didn't it?
Fortunately, the Fae have their ways. Certainly didn't help that they had helpers.
Who do you mean?
You know who I mean.
He's gonna look at the group for a second, because that's who he thinks she means.
Everyone has a part to play. I understand that better than most. Mortals are just playthings. I hope you learn that eventually.
The case, why did you follow Bahamut for so long?
Because for the longest time, I thought what he was doing was right. And I still believe that, but I understand that there are just sacrifices that have to be made, regardless of whether or not you want them or agree with them.
Well, that's not much different than this then.
Surely. What sacrifices did you make for the greater good?
I was trying to find my mother without even knowing where she had gone. I was trying to do something when nobody else seemed to be doing anything.
There will come a time in your life when you just need to learn to let go. And I cannot put it more bluntly than that.
Oh no.
If you say so, but
You found your mother. Was it worth it?
no.
Had you not gone looking, it might have been better.
Well, too late now, isn't it?
I suppose it is. Although I think you guys mentioned something about changing time through the Fae. So, food for thought.
We used portals a few times through the Feywild, and the way we caught up to you was through that. We had been ahead of ourselves in time, and then before we had even gone to the Feywild. But this, what we know of what's happened so far doesn't make any sense. That's not what happened when I left.
Nim, it's the Fae. Nothing makes sense.
Be any point in using that kind of power to try to change things again? Do you think I could actually do that?
I don't know. The fact that you were able to do what you've done so far is unheard of. So I'm not going to put anything out of the realm of possibility. But if I know anything about the Fae, it's that everything has a price. The question is, are you willing to pay it?
Sounds like Horashana.
Well, she's not wrong in that aspect.
First, I'll have to determine what the price is.
You must be careful with that. Sometimes the price is unspoken until the payment is asked for.
Do you have some experience with this?
I have the only experience I've told you. We did not truly understand what Marty meant.
Until
We
it
had
was too late.
ideas, but surely nobody would have thought he would have joined your party. That's a bit strange.
Yeah. I just don't know enough about the Fae to know how strange it was.
Is that why we're going to Hupperduke?
You told us there was a library there, that there could be some information there that could help us.
Hupperduke
And
has a very extensive library, so I would trust them to have the best records out of the entire empire, to be honest. The capital might have more secrets, but good luck getting access to that.
I guess we made the right choice of where to go first. Noah's from here, so
But
he'll know
not
his way
welcome.
around. Not what?
Not welcome?
From here.
Yeah, but not welcome. That's my question. It seems like things are a little off.
He did say he was exiled, so that
Hmm.
could have something to do with it. Speaking of which, we may need to make him some kind of disguise, different outfit. Maybe make him a little less immediately noticeable.
Yeah. If he is not supposed to be there, you need a disguise. But if I have an idea of where we are, there isn't really any towns close by. So where are you going to get a disguise for him?
I have not thought that far ahead yet.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
God.
There's some great ideas.
Well. I guess my other piece of advice is, as odd as this is going to sound, try and learn how to use me better. I feel like there are abilities and things I can do, and I just don't know how to access them.
Try some stuff in the evenings before we take watch.
Okay.
But you'll have to help me too. I don't really know what you're capable of like this.
All right. And that's that conversation. Anybody have any other conversations that they wish to have?
Oh, you know it.
Uh-oh.
Just quick after Noah and Lowell stop talking to each other, like 5 minutes later, Orshana is going to telepathically say to Noah, I'm sorry I stopped listening too quickly this morning.
Wait, what happened?
I said something to you. Did you hear me?
Oh, I thought you were describing. So what did you say?
She said, I'm sorry I stopped listening too quickly this morning.
I think I'm just mostly confused about what part of my answer was insufficient.
An unequivocal, I wouldn't trap somebody's soul inside of a machine would have been preferable.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't do that, but honestly, I don't think I would do that again. I was
Fuck! God damn it! It's gonna fucking be me too.
he brought up a point that that I can't make any calls until I know more about what happened, and with what I know now, I wouldn't transfer a soul into an inanimate object, but what I meant by I would try something different. I I meant that I would still at least try to make my robot, just not into a killing machine if I could avoid it.
I understand now, and I don't mean to discourage your honesty. I appreciate it.
Thanks. Get the point. Get on the point.
It's no, your feedback is most appreciated. Even though at times it's a hard pill to swallow. I think you're very truthful with all of us. And I don't think you ever mean us any harm by what you say. But I'll keep that in mind, Korshan. I don't want any more death on my hands, and if I can avoid it, I will. But I just want you to know that from what I know
I
now,
love playing ball.
it might be different the more that I figure out about my stuff that I never intended this to cause so much destruction. I meant for it to help people. So I just want you to know that at least the intention was good.
That matters a lot. So, yeah. Thank you for being honest with us. And I'm glad you wouldn't trap a soul in an inanimate object again.
Yeah, I think that when you're on a time crunch, you when you're under pressure, you come up with some strange decisions, and I feel like that might have been what happened. And moving forward, I think I'd like to think that I know better now.
I'd like to think that too. Okay, that's all I have. I'll stop now.
Will you though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Were you calling me a liar?
I ain't calling you a truther.
Ooh.
All right. So you travel on through the day and come into the night. This is according to my notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 day? Question mark.
Oh, like the counting enemies.
I want to say 7, but
Close to the thicket now.
yeah.
You're right at the edge of the thicket, and it's nighttime.
How's the vibe of this thicket? Tell me about this vibe.
There are dark and spooky noises, owls that hoot in the night.
What's that? Okay.
Mm. Do they have swords?
So
So
nature. It sounds like nature. Yeah. Blue glowing swords, maybe.
None of them are white, and none of them have blue glowing swords.
So
Good.
what do they
Well, that's
say
fair.
when they see us?
When we get to a place to stop, I guess we'll would start cooking.
Okay.
I'm assuming we at least still have another day or two worth of deer meat.
Yep. Deer meat to eat. Tasty meat. Good for your feet. Nim, you gonna do your thing?
I think so, yeah.
Roll me charisma.
You got it. Just regular charisma?
No, do a check. Charisma check.
Charisma
Sorry,
check.
charisma save.
Charisma save?
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
You got it. Charisma
I meant
save.
what I said, and I say what I mean. Do I usually? No, I usually have you do. No, that's a save. Yeah.
No, you told me if you want save or check. They just have a different plus.
Is your save only +3?
Nope, my save's +6, my check is +3.
Do a.
I
How
think you've been
difficult you
doing
want it?
checks.
I have been, but do a check. Check's fine.
You got it. Doesn't matter to me.
Get those checks and balances.
Yeah. Bad.
You're like trying to reach out and use a sword, and you hear, yeah. Okay. Continue. Roll again if you want.
Try that again. Better.
You throw a fireball off in the distance.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Toward the trees?
That's wherever you feel like.
Camp.
Throw it not at the thicket, maybe.
And you hear again. Ugh. Okay. Well, fuck whoever made this sword. That would explain a few things. All right. Sure. Great.
Everything.
You did it. Congratulations.
Was that supposed to happen?
You're asking the wrong person. I'm assuming that's a good thing. You cast fireball. I know what fireball looks like. That's definitely fireball.
Good to know. I'll remember that for later. Are you okay?
Yeah. Great. Just fine.
You don't sound okay.
That kind of irrelevant. Because you still need to learn and understand how to use the sword.
It's not hurting you to do this, is it?
No, not physically.
What does that mean?
That means we're gonna have to just move on.
Okay. Should he do another charisma check?
That's up to you.
Did she sound like she wanted to keep going with this?
Hard to tell.
I think he's gonna stop.
Okay. Why did you stop?
It sounded like something was wrong.
I don't have a good way to put this, and I don't want to talk about it right now.
Okay.
So we can talk about it at another point in time.
Sure. I'm doing, I don't want it to come at the expense of causing you any pain, discomfort. I don't understand what was going on, but we can talk about it later.
I think it's just more a fact of understanding, trying to understand things that just don't make sense.
Yeah, that would be everything to do with the Fae.
I guess if that's how it works. Please forgive me.
Okay.
Roll me a charisma save.
Oh shit. Save.
You feel like somebody reaches inside of your left pec and is tweaking the muscles and ligaments.
That's weird.
And your left arm just lifts up on its own and then goes and pulls out the sword.
Was that you?
Yes. Now you understand why I was very uncomfortable.
I mean, I won't use the sword anymore if it's like that for you.
I don't know how else to stress the fact that if you decide to not use this, you are limiting yourself and effectively making you weaker.
I can only use it in serious circumstances, like a fight. I don't have to use the sword for anything else.
I don't think it's. The problem ends up being, how do you know what you can do if you don't do it?
Told me to think about who's paying the price for things, and you're obviously paying it for this.
But this is not necessarily a price that is permanent. You're doing things uncomfortably, things that I've never had to feel before. But these don't leave permanent marks that I'm aware of, anyways. I mean, does it feel like I broke your arm or twisted or cut off a muscle or anything like that?
Didn't.
So the difference there is that I think you've already paid the price to have this sword. And even though I'm not technically the one who's supposed to be in here, you're still manipulating it and me, just as I have the option to manipulate you.
Well, if it ever gets to be a problem, let me know.
I think it just ends up being a matter of trust, of understanding who is doing what. Obviously, I'd be extremely upset if it was somebody I didn't know. But since it is you, it is a little better that way.
Still seems weird no matter what, considering you're not supposed to be a sword.
Yes, well, we're going to kind of have to get over that. Because I am a sword right now, and there isn't anything that I know of that can change that.
Maybe we'll find something at the library here.
Yep, that's true.
Noah said he put someone's soul into a robot he thinks. Maybe if he knows how to do that, he could take one back out of.
Okay. That's a good train of thought. That's also a little scary. But hey. He wasn't even there to hear it.
Sorry, whoops, sorry about that. I thought he told Lowell and Nim the thing that happened. The dream.
He did, but I'm just saying Aiden wasn't there for you to hear you say.
Oh shit, sorry.
Oh, I was hearing everything for the most part until like that last minute, because I guess my Bluetooth earphones, they cut out.
The perfect time for it to come out.
I know.
Back.
I was like, oh wow, I can hear
What'd I
everything. And I
miss?
went out and like got my water too. And then at the end, I was like, oh, it cut out. It's probably it's fine because Nim's just RPing. So.
Oh no, I think Nim needs to repeat it.
Oh, he was basically his train of thought, and the reason why he asked the thing earlier about can you take the soul back out of the robot was because he was thinking like, oh, if Noah knows how to do it one way, maybe he knows how to do it the other way.
That's a fallacy. Engineers don't always know how to reverse what they do. No.
Nim does not know how this works, so.
Well, hopefully there's more information in the library.
Fully.
I guess that's the best we can bank on right now.
Yeah.
And that conversation is done. Anybody else want to do anything?
You want to meditate, Lowell?
Yeah, we can meditate.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Does Nim meditate?
Fucking do it.
They don't want him to. I think he's like actually banned from like group meditation, isn't he?
But does Nim meditate anyways?
It went in
Maybe
like
if
stages.
Ether wants him to, but otherwise I don't know that he'd specifically do it.
You should join them,
It's
Nim.
probably good.
It's a group.
No, Keithra, go away.
You want to
That's
become part of the
Delphina.
group. I believe you should do group activities. Why wouldn't you?
That's so meta.
Off silent. God damn it.
Let's do
So
this.
that's not
So this
Keithra.
meditation wouldn't have been
It's gonna
happening
be
when he
bad,
was
guys.
practicing with the sword.
This is another portal for
I don't
all
know
of
when
us to end up in.
That is all. That is possible. You could have done it while he was practicing with the sword, though. A
We're like,
fireball
oh
did
god,
go
yes.
off.
Yes, it was
So-
happening when he was practicing with the sword.
Fucking marshmallows.
What?
Up
Yeah.
to you guys.
Up to you,
Favorite enemy.
guys. You know what? Korshana, roll me fate dice.
Oh boy.
Don't
got
worry,
this,
we'll
Greg.
we'll get involved one of the nights.
Can I help her and give her advantage on fate dice?
Oh, she's fine.
You were still you were still practicing with the sword when they meditated. So the three of you meditate.
Fabulous.
Power
It's a
play.
nice,
Power play.
calm experience. There was a fireball earlier, but it was before you started meditating. It feels nice and peaceful. And meditation's over.
That's good. I didn't mind link with you, so that's interesting. But probably
Well-
for the better.
Seemed pretty normal that time.
Yeah, which
Sure
is
did.
a good thing. Yeah.
Maybe it's
No,
something
he's
that
not.
only happens when it's just the two of you. Who knows?
Maybe.
Jump down.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
now there's
Probably still have a few days left before we get to Hupperduke, so a few more chances to try it again if you want.
Okay. Anybody else do anything for the night?
Assuming there's not really much time after that before we'd have to go to bed, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so probably would just make sure all the dinner stuff was all cleaned up and start getting ready for bed.
Okay. You all get ready for bed, set up your watch orders, know who's going first. Korshana.
Yes, boss.
Your dreams are usual. Your visions are usual.
That was
Got
mean.
him.
I haven't picked my notes up and everything.
Holy
I love
shit.
how I got you all in PTSD mode.
Oh, you say our names like that, it's pretty much usually some kind of significant.
I know. That's why I do that. So. Is that where that comes from? Good. I'm going to have to remember that. So yeah, Noah, Lowell, Cora, Nim. We go through the watch order, no problems. Morning arrives.
yeah, it's not even worth it.
It's a nice, wonderful forest the thicket right in front of you. Trees, wildlife, sun's rising. What do you do?
Homey, but without all of the corrupted evil beasts.
I got
Morning routine and getting camp broken down.
Okay.
Yep,
Let's
I will help with
continue
that.
on our way.
I'm not agitated.
I'm not a ranger, so this is not my favored terrain. I get no advantage.
I imagine you're
I
all
feel like I
kind
should
of-
know what's happening.
Yeah. You're all kind of lost in your own train of thoughts as you're moving through the thicket, as you enter in and get to the point where you need to go towards Hupperduke. something kind of bugs a few of you in the back of your minds. Maybe some of the dreams you had, maybe some of the visions you've had, maybe some of the PTSD your DM has been giving you.
No.
About halfway through the day, the sounds of the forest stop.
Great.
Not
Oh,
again.
Love
Now
that.
I wish Korshana had a dream.
And the humming that some of you are very familiar with begins.
Great.
And you just hear
No,
pop, 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 pop,
Oh.
pop, pop, pop.
oh God.
Help
Shall we
me.
run, folks?
But the cart.
Like toward the city or away from the city?
And you realize why you feel like something was nagging the back of your mind, because you've not seen any other person on the road ever this day.
Ah, fuck.
But
Completely emptied out. Which is very bizarre.
how did that guy leave the city?
Korshan is gonna. Is the sound ahead of us?
It's all around you.
Yep. Korshan is gonna try and urge the horses to start running.
They don't want to go anywhere.
Do they look
Fuck!
spooked?
They are definitely spooked.
Okay. Well, I'm going
Have
to
to speak
call
with
my
animals
force
today.
ballista. I'm gonna call my force ballista, not the not the protector.
Okay. Out of the forest trees surrounding the road come all sorts of different machinations. Ones you've seen before, ones you haven't. Dozens, maybe 100 of them.
Oh my god.
They're just surrounding you. They don't look to be aggressive at any point in time.
But they're like looking at us.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. And some of them near the western side, a figure moves between all of them and just kind of steps through. Very sleek, feminine figure. And as it approaches, you can tell, based on the metallic sheen on its body, that it's definitely a robot of some sort. Because that is no humanoid that you've ever seen before. It has a familiar looking ponytail that you've seen, Korashana. And its body is covered in silver sheen, just metallic silver sheen. And its eyes are completely black.
What?
And it locks onto Noah. You have returned, Master. Not like Korashana's anymore. Korashana's are gold.
Mm-hmm.
What is your name?
I am your assistant. You do not remember.
I would appreciate if you could help me out here and jog my memory.
Perhaps the transfer is not fully complete.
Excuse me. Excuse me?
Yes. The transfer. That is why you have returned.
You mean my transfer?
Yes.
Well, I think that there are a lot of holes in my memory, and I would appreciate if somebody could fill me in on everything that's happened in the past 14 years.
We can return you to the workshop and complete the transfer. The soul just needs to join the body again, as you have calculated before.
I think we'll hold off on finishing the transfer. I want to get the full picture first.
The full picture is when you go back to the workshop.
Okay, let's go there first. Am I allowed back in the city?
The workshop is not in the city.
I knew that. Then where is my workshop?
Your workshop is in the mountain above.
Who in the city knows about what I've done?
The council.
And am I still exiled from the city?
You were exiled upon presentation. You do not remember?
That I remember.
That is why we had to transfer.
I thought they torched everything.
They did. That is why you made a workshop in the mountain. You were prepared.
But I was not the first transfer.
You were the final transfer.
I was the final transfer. Of course. And you were the first?
I was the second.
Who was the first?
The first was the test.
Whose
The machine you were
Who was
presenting.
whose soul was it?
It was a fragment of yours. But it needed to be destroyed.
Fragment of mine.
Do your companions need to be assimilated? As some machines start moving towards the cart.
No,
No.
no, they do not. They do not.
The plan only called for you. Why the others?
You ask me why the others?
Yes.
I need the knowledge in various fields that I'm not an expert in.
Ah, more knowledge. That makes sense. We can assimilate. Gain knowledge that way.
No, it's not the same.
Your memories are not complete.
How far travel is it to the workshop?
Instantaneous. Portals at any point in time.
Noah is going to look at Korshana and kind of gesture to his head, trying to.
Yeah. She mind links with him.
Make
Sure.
me a performance or a deception roll.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not trying to. I don't think I'm really trying to hide it.
If you're not trying to hide it, don't bother then. Okay.
Yeah, but Korshana. I'm thinking about going alone in this one.
What?
I don't think that I can stop them from quote unquote assimilating all of you.
I don't think you can stop them from turning you into a robot without us, can you?
I have to figure out what happened here. The visions that I've seen so far are nothing close to what I've heard in this past couple minutes.
I mean, we came here to learn things, but I don't like the idea of you going alone.
Well, can you see what the others think while I try to think of a way out of this?
Uh-huh. Hello.
Yeah?
He wants to go alone.
It's probably a bad idea.
Right? But what if he thinks we'll all die if we go with him?
Possible we'll all die if he goes without us.
True.
watch as you guys are having this conversation. She turns, opens her mouth, and sings a song. And a portal opens.
No.
No portals.
And she turns back to your group. Come, Master. Let us go.
Noah?
I mean, I'm shaking his head like, don't do it, but he hasn't said anything.
I think I have to go. Whether or not you guys want to come with me is your decision.
Oh, let's walk.
Nim, I know you don't like portals. I'm not a fan of them either, but I can't force you guys into this one.
I'm not the one with the portal issue.
Are you not their master?
I don't know, Korshan. I feel like a hostage right now. I say we go. I'm gonna head towards the portal.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Nim,
everyone-
is that portal Faye?
Can he see that with his Fey vision?
Make a charisma check.
Oh boy.
Keith was like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Yeah,
I don't
me
like
too.
this.
Yep, me too. Me too.
You don't think it's Faye.
Nope.
It's a key
Can we go
portal.
with him?
I'm going with him.
All right.
Okay.
Guess
I'll grab
we're going
Lowell's hand.
with-
All right, let's go. Fuck.
Do this.
Fuck this.
I
Fuck
need to
this.
take water.
We're all
She
about to
will look
become
at you as you're
Warforged.
walking towards it, Noah. Are they with you? Are they coming with you, Master?
Yes, they are.
Even though you did not want to show your workshop to others.
Times have changed. They're gonna come with me. They must know my work.
Okay. We'll all walk through the portal, and that's where we're going to end tonight.
No, come on.
Silent. No.
I knew it.
It's not 12 yet.
I
It's
know.
not midnight.
Just gotta
know.
prep for it.
But he had to leave us with a cliffhanger.
Yep.
He just had to. And what
What's
better
her
cliffhanger?
name? You don't need 3 weeks to come up with a name, Silent. The one NPC I asked for a name, Silent just skirts around it. Damn. Let's just call her Deborah.
Deborah.
Renaming her.
My family likes to call the GPS Susan because we figured there's a very assistant name, so we just call it GPS Susan.
I do yell at her often. I've never named her, but I do yell at her all the time, the GPS lady. So maybe she should have a name.
Yeah. Oh man. Damn it.
Could call the GPS.
Oh
Karen.
no, Karen, that's good.
Her name is definitely not Karen.
Oh my god. I was not expecting to be a warforged, guys.
You're not one yet, but
Or are you actually
you
one?
could already
Might
be one.
I like how
Never-
you're like,
yeah.
oh, the assistant. I'm like, ha, if only they knew.
Oh fuck, the final. Of course, though. Of course. If you're going to make improvements on the body, they're ultimately going to be for yourself, right?
Yep.
Come on.
Exactly.
It only made sense.
Yep.
It's like if this worked for my assistant, this can work for me.
I guess we never did check whether or not